Alright, so I'm here with the second second video of my investigation into MH17. I want to detail two articles here, both from the BBC. The first one is titled MH17 Plane Crash, Ukraine Rebels Give Up Black Boxes. So, um, a lot of the blame has been, a lot of people are saying, oh, Russia did it, Russian, backed separatists or Ukraine rebels, did it. Um, and they've been doing it without legitimate evidence. Well, here, they're giving up the black box, which could, prove the point, prove, who did it, or at least give more evidence into what happened. And the Ukraine rebels, I mean, they gave up the black boxes, so if they give them up, you know, you would think they have nothing to hide, or at least they think they have nothing to hide. So, I mean, it's not, you cannot say, oh, they gave it up, they're innocent. No, I mean, there's always, I mean, this reduces the chances of them doing it or knowing they did it. But I just wanted to bring it up. I mean, that they gave up the black boxes, and they weren't forced to, they willingly gave up the black boxes. Um, and I mean, there's a picture of them giving it over. I mean, it's in BBC. And they give up the black boxes. So yeah, I mean, and and then this other article from the BBC. Um, it's called "As It Happened: Reaction to MH17 Malaysian Airlines plane crash in Ukraine." So it gives like updates as they happen, and if you go down here, you could follow. I'm not going to show them on the screen to you, but you could follow along with me, type in the articles, whatever. Um, so it gives like a bunch of fucking updates and shit. So if you go down to the update at 15:29, it says Ukraine's SBU security service has confiscated recordings of conversations between Ukrainian air traffic control officers and the crew of the doomed airline, a source in Kiev has told Interfax news agency. So if Ukraine has nothing to hide, they keep saying Russia did it. If Ukraine has nothing to hide, why are they hiding the recordings of the conversation? So basically air traffic control tapes. Why are they hiding them? Why did they confiscate them? Why aren't they releasing them to the public? It's all stuff we should know, or that should be contributed to the investigation. I mean, in the 9/11 Commission, we still haven't heard. Our government has not released the tapes. The only thing they released is like one portion of the Flight 93. I believe it was Flight 93 was the one that crashed in the field. And I don't mean to go off on a fucking, this is totally off topic, but I saw some guy bring up a good point. This flight left a bunch of fucking debris. The plane that crashed on 9/11 in the field left no debris at all, just went right into the ground and basically disintegrated. This one, there's debris all over the fucking place. So I mean, totally different scenario here, but just that's a totally different conversation. But I mean, if they're not willing to give up the, recordings, they had nothing to hide. I mean, I mean that brings up concern for me, and I mean, you won't see this. You'll find it hard. You'll find, you're not gonna find this, as a top headline. But I mean, you have to search. Actually, Infowars. I saw this on Infowars. Paul Joseph Watson. I found this from. So this is like buried deep inside a BBC article that you have to find this in. The mainstream news keeps blaming it on, or at least some of the mainstream news keeps blaming it on Russia, and they don't, ask the serious questions like, why is this plane diverted over a or a war zone? So I just wanted to bring up those two articles in this video. Basically, the main gist of this video is Ukraine is hiding information while Russia is, uh, giving up the black boxes and not really restricting people from finding out evidence from this crash. So, there you go, people. Here's your second investigation video into this MH17 tragedy.